should have had our Baker Soul Food Kitchen. That's the name of this place.
That part right there.
She just do it for free.
Yeah, she, you know, this is a, yeah. She had a little recipe from the girl at work.
Who did?
Your mom.
My mama.
Her little pie.
That little strawberry thing.
No, for the sweet potato pie.
But she gave her a recipe.
Oh.
My recipe a little. She said it was pretty good.
It was pretty good?
Anything pretty good from
It
Brooklyn.
didn't have any.
Let me tell you, she tasted.
That's how we do. Everybody just fall in line. Do what needs to be done.
Good enough. Oh, okay. I love your windows. Natural sunlight. Curtains. Get the back ready.
Thanksgiving, y'all, is done. We've done all the food prep. We are on time. Thanksgiving is at 1 o'clock. Everything is set out. The order of business is ready. We're gonna bless and eat the mess. I mean, we're gonna have to. I'm gonna have 30 plates because I don't like all my food touching. I'm gonna have to make a plate, put it down, come back, make another, put it down. Yeah, I don't like it touching. That's all. That's all I have to do.
Food touching.
Oh no.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't like my food
There's
touching
a
either.
lot of people don't eat what their food touches. They don't matter. They don't talk it down and say anything. Let's talk about what is this. Oh.
All right, y'all, so I popped into America's Thrift Store because I had a little extra time and I saw these purple booties. Loved them. They were super cute, but I didn't end up grabbing them because they were too small for me now. These Steve Madden heels were super cute, but you guys, these are the type of heels that your foot is just be sliding, uncomfortable. I didn't end up getting those either. Now, I do love these Ego, but y'all can even tell just by looking at this heel, girl, hurting down to the feet. This is get out the car, go straight to the venue and sit down. Ended up leaving them, but they were super cute. Now, this little cachet jacket, it was a size small. I ended up leaving it. My girlie's been eating me up over on Instagram because I left her, but she was super bomb. May go back just to see if she's there, but girl, I highly doubt it. Popped over into Publix, you guys, because I needed some groceries, a few little knickknacks for the house. Y'all, I was in and out of Publix after work, and then I had to stop by the gym because, you guys, I have to get back into my routine. Y'all know I've just been out of pocket, but gym day for me, which always starts off with a little bit of cardio. I have to make sure that I get that in, you guys. It's the only way for me that really kind of gets me going. It makes me feel better. And also, of course, the obvious, you're going to look better. So ended up getting my little gym run in, and then I stopped by Home Depot because I wanted to pick up some paint, spray paint, because I have a project that I'm going to work on. And of course, HomeGoods, you guys, for all the things. I'm always in here kind of looking for accessories, ways to kind of jazz up my space. Love this vase. It's giving me like a sea ocean type of vibe. Ended up leaving that in the store. I did love this little vase. I think it's definitely dramatic, kind of an accent piece, pretty big as well. Don't know where I would put it. Come on, piece of leopard, definitely another accent piece. I'm thinking, girl, a 90s vibe, glam, super dope. And then this tic-tac-toe, or girl, what you call it, the little game piece, girl. I should have grabbed it because I am trying to restyle my coffee table. Left it in the store. Again, another 90s vibe. Love this mauve leopard accent piece. All right, y'all, so I'm upstairs. I climbed up here, y'all, to my attic, looking at all my Christmas stuff. So I'm gonna take a couple of things out of here, but y'all, I have Christmas trees, which I think that's my main Christmas tree, but I'm not putting that up this year. A couple of my smaller trees I've done in the past, and I'm contemplating, because I don't know if y'all can see the black and white. I had that on the tree last year, if y'all remember, but I'm not in the mood to do full-on Christmas. Like, I'm just not in the mood for that this year. But I remember, y'all know, in my woman cave room, I had my little liquor tree and then more of my little ornaments that are in there. And then I have, you know, another tree in that box, more ornaments over there. Y'all just, girl, stuff up here in my attic that eventually one day I really need to clean. And then I saw this, I guess, ugly Christmas sweater situation. I don't know. I may take that with me to the cabins, but I'm up here trying to find some of my other things, because if nothing else, maybe I do like my little table scape. And I believe this was a tree skirt. Lord, I remember I had the little clear nutcrackers. Look like the bottom feet came off of this one, but super nice. I don't know what else is in here, but we're gonna see if I'm oh, and I wanted to show you guys, last year I bought from Hobby Lobby, I bought the chocolate bulbs, the cream bulbs, and I ended up buying the green velvet bulbs, or ornaments rather. I don't think I'm doing anything with that. Making sure there's no Christmas stuff in there. I don't think I'm doing it this year. Even though I bought it last year, I don't think I'm doing anything with that. But yeah, there's more bulbs down there. Super pretty. But as it stands right now, I'm not in the mood. Now for the cabins, I may do the chocolate and cream, because we like to take a tree with us up to the cabins, because most times they don't have a tree already up. But I don't know if I'm going to be doing that this year, but we shall see. I may end up taking my black and white stuff with me to the cabins, just so we can have a tree up there. So yeah, more probably Christmas stuff. Yep, more Christmas stuff in there, bows, y'all, just random stuff in this attic. All right, y'all, and then I'm outside because these are the hydrangeas that I planted. You know, they're dead done for the season, but you spray paint these with the spray paint that I bought from Home Depot, and some of these are wet, like, so I don't know, I may need to wait or at least bring them inside so that they can dry. But I'm gonna spray paint them the cranberry and red. Maybe not these, but some of the other fuller ones. Like, I wouldn't do that one, but I'm gonna cut a few and see how this project turns out. And this is how they come out after you spray paint them. So I ain't mad at this. We're gonna do those down there at the bottom and see how they come out. All right, y'all, and here they are in the vase, currently on my coffee table. I'm gonna end up restyling this, but I love how it turned out. I may do a few more around the house just to bring in a little bit of that Christmassy cranberry color. But I think they turned out really nice, and I love them in my little vase. All right, y'all, so I pulled out my trees that I'm gonna put up this year. And never mind Benji, y'all, I'm dog sitting. But anyway, I'm gonna pull these out. Well, I pulled these out of the attic, and I'm gonna get those up. They're gonna go in front of my fireplace. And I think that's all the trees, I guess, that I'm gonna be doing this year. I found my CB2 box. So I just have some, excuse me, y'all. I bought like these. Oh, I did put red bows on them last year. Okay. So, I bought these from CB2 last year. So I did have those around the fireplace. And then I'm playing around with my wreath, because I had a big wreath on the door last year as well. So y'all, that's all I'm thinking I'm gonna be doing in terms of Christmas this year. I don't feel like pulling out my big tree, and I might end up, you know, pulling it out to take it with us to the cabins. Never mind bags of mess, but I was thinking about putting the tree over here, moving the chair, if I was to put up a tree. That's just some PR packaging, thrift goods. Yeah, so we're gonna see, but that's my Christmas this year will be these things. Hey y'all, good morning. It is Saturday morning. I am up early. It's about 7:45. Y'all, I'm at HomeGoods again, because I've just gotten the itch to kind of redecorate my space, kind of freshen things up, do some new things. So I'm actually coming in because I need to return a book. I bought the Kelly Werschler book, but I already have it. So I'm gonna return it and then grab something else. I'm not sure, you know, what I'm looking for. You know, you guys, you come home decor shopping, you don't know, you know, you just let the things find you. About like what I do with thrifting, I just let the things find me. So I'm gonna go in here today. Specifically, I'm looking for, I'm kind of doing my little coffee table situation. Y'all saw what I did. The faux flower, or not the faux flowers, the hydrangeas that I sprayed them. So it just inspired me to kind of redo my living room coffee table situation. So looking for that, some pieces for that. Really looking for some chrome. I like chrome, you know, the shiny. I'm just trying to figure that out. And then my bedroom, you guys. My bedroom's probably the only room in my house that I have not really touched for real. So I kind of want to spice it up a little bit in my bedroom. Try to do some new things up in there. So yeah, I'm gonna hit the gym, and I have a podcast today that I'm filming at 1 o'clock. So I need to go to the gym, get back home, pull myself together, do my hair, makeup, all of that. So as long as I'm home roughly at like about 10 or later than 11 o'clock, that gives me 2 hours to get it done. So we're gonna do that. HomeGoods opens up at 8 o'clock. I guess it's their holiday hours. So I'm gonna be waiting to go in there, and yeah, we're just gonna see what we find. If I find some things, you know, y'all know I'll show you. So yeah, let's go up in there.
Gonna ask you like your
Oh,
receipt there. Do you want me to staple these together for you?
I don't need it. I think that's the only thing. Yeah, that's the only thing I got. All right, y'all, so I made my return, and so I just went through the store just to see what I could find, and I was on the search for a tic-tac-toe little decorative situation, but I did see the dominoes. I thought this clock was really cute, just something I could put on, you know, nightstand or just sit it somewhere in my bedroom, but I didn't end up grabbing it. I saw these boxes, and I am on the hunt for a nice decorative box so I can put my remote controllers in it on my coffee table. I didn't end up grabbing that, but I did like it. Until I decide, I may come back since it's multiple of them. I saw the cream one with the gold. I actually like that one as well. So who knows, your girl may go back and grab it. Now, I don't have a lot of remotes, so I definitely don't need something this big, but I did like it for, you know, the coffee table. Now, the art, I'm not a huge fan of art in HomeGoods, but there's sometimes you do find, you know, interesting pieces, and I do like interesting things. So this one was kind of interesting, not what I needed, but I did head over to the lamps. Now, this one was really nice. Not sure where I would put it. Looked like it should be like a desk light, but left it in the store. Now, this was super pretty. I may go back for this. I think this bulb was like $80, but I do love that pretty Calcutta, I guess, if that's the style of marble that is. Super pretty. May go back and grab it. These rib glasses were really nice. I don't need them, but you know, if I was an entertainer, you know, had dinner parties and whatnot, this was sort of definitely giving me like an art deco. So you know what, now that I said that, I may actually go back and grab those. So I think the smaller one was like $3.99 and the other one was $4.99. So I don't know, I may go back and grab it. Now, this little rug was really the tone that I'm looking for in pillows for my room. Now, I did find this in a little rug. I thought about it for the bathroom, so I did grab it. And this candle, you guys, smells so good. This sandalwood and musk, love it. You know, I love masculine scents. And then I did bounce on over to At Home because I was like, you know, you can always find, you know, accessories. I saw these pillows, thought they were really nice. I don't think they're going to work for my bedroom, but I do love those. And then they had a smaller version of it, something like a little accent that you could just throw like on the side of a chair or whatnot, but didn't end up grabbing any of that. But At Home is a great store for just those pieces that you think you don't need, but you find. Like, I love the bowl. I love the ribbed glass on this. Really pretty. Not sure what I would do with that, where I would put it, but left that in the store. And then I also wanted to look for some blue items because I'm thinking about, again, with that rug, a blue, you know, effect in my bathroom. Now, this one was super pretty. I could see it with just a simple arrangement. It was only $9.99. So it was definitely pretty. And then they had a couple of other pieces. So this vase situation was also really nice. Again, I like unique, different pieces. Love the blue in this. I love the silver gray tone blue. Really pretty. And they also had this one. So I grabbed those last two. May go back for the other one for a floral arrangement, but those two I did end up grabbing. Now, At Home also has decorative pieces. So I did see this set. Now, I did like this one. May go back and grab it because I do think my remote would fit in the smaller one. I wasn't sure at the time, so I didn't grab it. This was really nice. A Mikasa piece. I thought it was decorative, pretty, not, anything I need in my home or to match my vibe, but they had the bigger one and the smaller one. So if you have a At Home near you, girl, definitely go in. This candle holder, it's really pretty. Again, another modern style piece. Didn't end up grabbing it because, girl, I didn't need it, but these were the things that I did end up grabbing out of At Home. Got the vase because I bought one for my mom. Y'all, I was out. Thanks so much for watching.